Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessing of Allah be upon you and His mercy. Today I'll be covering about the Fook Sau. This is the part 2 of the series of concept of Wing Chun. I will go through different ways how to do the Fook Sau. Sometimes people see the Wing Chun and they know how to apply the certain points of Tan Sau, Fook Sau, Jump Sau. But today I'll be covering the Fook Sau. And the Fook Sau is quite unique. They call it a bridge arm, so you can go to meet something, destroy something, feel sticky. But I'll show you many variations how to use the Fook Sau when you are practicing. Most important thing, we are corresponding with each other in these drills. We're not trying to fight each other, we're just corresponding. So the first thing, when you do practice these drills, try to correspond with each other in harmony. It's very, very important. So later on, I will go over my students and show you how to do Fook Sau in different ways. And also, you can also go to our website and see other information about myself. The website will come up there on the bottom. And some more points of view how to talk about Wing Chun. But I hope today is for you to enjoy this point of explaining the Fook Sau concept. Okay, so I will go through, like I explained before, the Fook Sau, concept of Fook Sau, the most student carving. We'll go through first of all Danchi. So Danchi, you'll find there's Fook Sau in there. From here. So you see Fook, Jump, Chun. Chun Sau means punch. So you see them here. This is the first part you use when sticky. And you see Fook Sau. Now the Fook Sau can use many different ways. Sometimes Go Sau, we have cross hand, then you fighting. And I punch Calvin, and he does Fook Sau, low Fook Sau. Here. Because if I hit in this area, he's got to cover himself. Here. Sometimes, if I punch in this area, he punch high. See the difference here, I hit him here. So he's got to know what's coming towards him. Now the Sifu Louison teach you the Fook Sau here. So what we do, I punch him in this area, so he can Fook. Good. Now when you Fook, you also got the other hand. It hasn't finished. I will punch again, he will palm. Yeah? So once again, Fook, and palm this one. So once again, and palm. Now if I don't move, I punch him with freeze, he can still palm. If I punch and he moves, he still palm. So if from here, I punch, palm. Now this arm is just here. This is the other side, is Fook, you can see. And I don't move, palm. Now I'll punch again lower section, and punch again, palm. So this is in Fook Sau. So in your Sifu Louison, you see the Fook Sau. But how do you implement it in a situation? This is one point, by someone taking this section and Fook. So sometimes it's sticky, we have many Fook Saus. You have the high Fook, which is here, we call Go Fook Sau. Then you have the low Fook Sau, which is here, we call Dai Fook Sau. So you have two Fook Saus, yeah? And in Sifu Louison, you only might see it only one way. But what you do, you turn it upright and you have another Fook Sau. So you have many Fook Saus. Now, if I Pak Sau, you see Fook Sau here, this way, one way. Yeah? Then you Fook Sau the other way, that's another way. Then you Fook Sau another way, another way. Then you Fook Sau another way, and you Fook Sau. So you can see many ways to Fook Sau from sticky. And the way it's teaching you to go different directions. You know, sometimes a person comes towards you straight, you Fook Sau forward. Yeah? Then from here, he can also punch, punch or palm. He can palm or he can punch. Now, don't forget, we're just practicing the drill here, concept. Real life situation, if you come and punch me, and I Fook, and I punch her here, you'll see, quite quick. Yeah? But you see the Fook Sau. Yeah? Now the Fook Sau is a bit higher because he punched higher. If you punch me low, up will go here, then still go here. So it all changes. So sometimes the bridge arm, the Fook Sau, will direct the Fook to one direction. Then you see. Now he punches again, then you see, jump, then you see Fook again. So you can use your Fook Sau, this part, to hit with the soft part. Yeah? Sometimes you might hurt your fingers and you cannot fight nobody. Therefore, you start to use this section. Yeah? So it's not just for sticky, it's also for Go Sau when you're sparring. Yeah? So when you punch me here, I'm going here, punch this one, let's get it here, check, and Fook. You will see clearly. So some people say, why don't we just punch? Yeah? But I say, yeah, you can do it. You can punch, I'll go here. I'm here, I'll go here, punch. But the idea, Wing Chun's got many concepts. It's got Fook Sau for a reason. So we charge into Fook Sau in many situations. Yeah? So like I said, by punching, there's no Fook Sau. Yeah, a lap Sau. Many situations. You go Fook Sau, then punch. Yeah? Now, this is the difference. Watch carefully then. Carefully. When you've done the fork, you punch this one. Watch carefully. So punch that one. And you see, that door's open. Now, if we done a fork and punch this one, you will close this door. So the Fook Sau must go a certain way. You can't do Fook Sau anyway. Right? So you must understand the concept of the Fook Sau before you can do it. But this is just drills. But when we do play later on, now in sticky, I will puck him, you see the Fook Sau, then you puck. Then you Fook Sau again, yeah, then you can punch. Then you Fook Sau at an angle, yeah, then you see, then you can palm again. Then you Fook Sau across, then you can chop, then you see. These are many concepts of Fook Sau. You know, so how you see that we can use Fook Sau in many different ways. I'm just trying to open your mind to show you how you can use Fook Sau in different ways. So you don't look at Fook Sau from the ceiling top and think, how do I implement this in fighting? This one here. Yeah, that's one way. But how do you use it? That's what I mean by each mark, I'll put a certain technique, or from the ceiling towel, or from Chun, or from dummy, or from a knife, or whatever, explain points so you can understand. That's all really. And I hope you can benefit. So thank you again for watching me, and thank you much for Calvin for assisting me, and I hope you can benefit.